Hello. A variety of spacer devices are available to help people use a metered dose inhaler. This video will show you how to give your baby or child their inhaled medication with either an able spacer or an A2A spacer and a mask. These two spacers work in exactly the same way. The only difference is that the A2A spacer can be collapsed between use, which makes it easier to carry around with you. A spacer is an attachment, which makes it easier to use a metered dose inhaler, especially if someone finds it difficult to coordinate pressing the inhaler and breathing at the same time. It also helps get more medicine into the lungs. If the inhaler and spacer are used correctly, your child should have better control of their breathing problem. But if used incorrectly, your child may have poor control of their condition, with the risk of side effects such as a sore throat or mouth infection. A mask can be attached for people that cannot use the spacer mouthpiece. Masks are always needed for babies and young children. We're going to show you how to give a child their medicine from a metered dose inhaler with the able spacer and a mask. The A2A spacer should be used in the same way. Adults that need to use a mask rather than the spacer mouthpiece can follow the same process, using an adult-sized mask. If you're using the A2A spacer, you'll need to open it out before use. Hold the main section of the spacer and slide the extension out fully until you hear a click. To collapse the spacer, slightly twist the extension section and push them together. Attach the mask to the spacer. If possible, your child should sit upright or stand up when using their metered dose inhaler and spacer. With babies, cuddle them on your knee or cradle them in your arms. Remove the cap from the inhaler. Hold the inhaler upright and shake it firmly 4 or 5 times. Insert it into the spacer. When you're ready, apply the mask gently over your child's nose and mouth. Make sure that you have a good seal so that none of the medicine can escape. Press the top of the inhaler down to give a dose of the medicine. Hold the mask firmly in place for 5 normal breaths. Encourage your child to breathe through their mouth if they're old enough to understand this. You should be able to see the blue valve move as they breathe, and you can use this to count the breaths. Remember that once you press the top of the inhaler, your child needs to breathe in straight away. Otherwise, the medicine will fall to the bottom of the spacer instead of going into their lungs. So don't press the inhaler until you have the mask in place and are happy that there's a good seal. After 5 breaths, remove the mask from their face. If the doctor has told you to give 2 puffs, wait for 30 to 60 seconds and then repeat the whole process again. Remember to shake the inhaler between doses. Once finished, replace the cap on the inhaler to keep dust out. If the metered dose inhaler contains a steroid, usually known as a preventer, make sure you brush your child's teeth or get them to gargle with water after every use to prevent mouth infections. It's important to look after the spacer, and here are some tips. Wash the spacer before its first use and then weekly. Remove the mask. Pull the mouthpiece section off and remove the flexible inhaler adapter. Do not separate the mouthpiece and one-way valve. For the A2A spacer, you'll also need to slide the extension out as far as it will go. Wash the parts in warm water with washing up liquid. Do not rinse the spacer and do not rub it dry. Let the parts air dry naturally at room temperature. Washing and drying the spacer this way helps to stop static building up, which can stop the spacer working as well as it should. When the parts are completely dry, reassemble the spacer. Push the mouthpiece section on and put the flexible inhaler adapter back in. For the A2A spacer, you can also close the extension. The spacer should be replaced at least every 12 months, but some may need to be replaced sooner. If you're unsure about how to use your child's metered dose inhaler and spacer, speak to their GP, practice nurse or pharmacist for assistance.